Alrighty, campers. So we're back for more Psuedoregalia. Could you tell that I didn't actually stop playing the game? Because there's no save point around here. And I was in the perfectly same spot as last time. This time I want to talk about Poketron. Because Pokemon is very important to me. So I want to talk about it. Isn't this the way from the damn motherfucker? I'm so lost in this big ass place. I really like Pokemon. Pokemon has done a lot for me in my life. I mean, it's pretty common, like me lore, that I was exposed to sex way too early. But that didn't mean that I wanted to fuck a Pokemon ever, because trust me, I was sitting there, you know those like AMVs, those love stories, those fan fictions where it's just a slideshow in like Google Images with music over it. Yeah, I've watched countless of those. I mean, countless. There was this one series, it was a Pearl shipping one, and it went on for like over 100 parts. I think it was like 200 maybe. And I used to watch it I think when I got into it, it had already been like 140 parts in, I think. I used to watch every single episode when they came out, and when I was still new to it, I was binging them. And keep in mind, I was like 7 at this point, so yeah. And that was when I just got into Pokemon, because I really didn't fuck with Pokemon like that. I didn't know what it was until I got into elementary school. I mean, I barely even knew what Mario was until I was 3. And the only reason why is because I got a Wii U for Christmas, either the year I turned 3. Did I say Wii U? Yeah, I got I think it was red. It's been so long, I genuinely don't remember. But I got it was a red special edition Wii. It came with a code for the original Donkey Kong and some eShop points and a disc for Wii Sports and Mario and Luigi and Super Mario Bros. Wii. Now, clearly, me being fucking 4 and everybody around me growing up when technology was popping off, being born in 77, 80-something, and 80-something also, I didn't really have too much experience with nobody really thought that maybe we should put that code into the eShop. I also, like, nobody else was interested in playing the damn thing but me. I mean, like, my aunt was, my poppy was, they played with me on Wii Sports. No, Sebo, you bitch! On Wii Sports and Mario Wii. And then sometimes my aunt's boyfriend, whoever he was at the time. Oh, fuck! He would also get in. You know, we would have 4 people in Shia. But yeah, I put countless hours into that game. But my point still stands, which is... Hold on. Okay, my point being is that I grew up with Mario, alright? First ever video game I ever remember playing was a Backyardigans game on the VTech for like real little kids, but also not real little kids. I'll put a picture of it up if I've seen pictures of it, so I know exactly where to find it. But I had to be like 2 or 3 when I got that. Then I was given an iPod Touch during the age of the internet being the fucking Wild West. But also I had no access to Flash. So I had no access to Flash, and I had a heavy, like, my internet search history was being watched. I also didn't know how to use the internet Nor did I very much so care, because all I wanted to watch was YouTube. And also, YouTube came out the year I was born, but it didn't really pop off until I was like 3. So, you know, people weren't like watching YouTube and shit. Okay, we're not going in there. But people weren't really watching YouTube like that until I was around like 3, 4. So I didn't really have much to do on my iPod because YouTube had just popped off, but like I didn't know what to watch because I wasn't in any games yet until I got into Mario. Then I got into Mario, you know, it was all good. We was all good and dandy and shit like that. But so then I get into Mario, and that's all I'm talking about is Mario. Mario, because that's the only interest I have anymore. Team Umizoomi and learning that 3 + 3 = 6, first ever math problem I ever learned. Fuck them niggas. They're not important to me anymore, even though Team Umizoomi came out after this happened. But my point still, fuck. The amount of times I've said my point still stands. Or my point being. But, just loved Mario. All I ever talked about, get into kindergarten. All I ever talk about, fucking ruin myself socially. Because still all I ever talk about, get Mario Galaxy for Christmas. Fucking GOAT game. Too bad I sucked dick at video games and couldn't beat it. Until I was like 10. But that was just because I never had a nunchuck. I mean, I had a nunchuck, but I, like, didn't ever consistently have a nunchuck that worked. But loved Mario. And then there was this kid, there was one or two kids. It was either this kid named John, or this kid named William. William's, like, still one of my best friends. Too bad the nigga's a bum. But, or maybe it was some third kid that was in, like, my element, that I went to element, that I was in kindergarten with. That I just don't remember because of the damn Santa time. Yeah, but he showed me his Milotic card. And I said, you know, that's fucking stupid. I told him, that shit is retarded. That's stupid. Who would ever want to like that? Then about a week later, I woke up early during the weekend. And I watched the episode of Black and White where they're at Cynthia's villa. And they're fucking around with a crystal onyx. I think it's a... I know the crystal onyx appeared before that, but there was another onyx or some shit. Whatever it was. And it wasn't Meloetta. I don't think this episode had anything to do with Meloetta. I don't remember. But whatever it is... Yeah. I fucked with it. I fucked with it heavy as shit. I really fucked with it heavy. So then we go to Salvation Army and shit, and I start asking my mom for Pokemon tapes. And because I was growing up at the time of Generation 5 and the limited Pokédex, I grew to, like, love Pokemon that weren't from Unova because I thought they were so cool and mysterious and shit. Like, do you know how cool Bulbasaur is when you've never, ever been able to interact with one ever? Exactly. There's like 400 of these fuckers out there, and I only have access to 151 of them. And this isn't even like when there was only 151 of them. There are more than 151 of them. I just can't fucking befriend any of them. And and Boomerang used to do this thing. Because Boomerang, Cartoon Network is where Pokemon aired until it went to Disney XD. But Boomerang on the Cartoon Network channel that only airs like fucking old ass Hanna-Barbera cartoons and Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? Not Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? But Mystery Incorporated, also the newer one. Not Velma, but the other newer one. Oh! I need to stop doing that. Why didn't I reach it that time? Oh my god. Fuck, bitch. It's 101 of these motherfuckers. And I do fucking... Yeah, but... So now I'm like 6, 7. I'm getting really into Pokemon. I don't like Misty that much. But you know... Oh yeah, Boomerang. Boomerang airs old episodes, okay? So at this time, the Best Wishes anime is still the newest one. And is the one that's being aired new episodes here and in Japan. So... And also X and Y just came out. But those two were not my first Pokemon games. Black and White were. And then when Black 2 and White 2 came out, I was like, I want it. And then my grandma almost had a brain aneurysm, so I could. So yeah, no. No, my grandma had a brain aneurysm, and we caught it right before it fucking popped and killed her. So yeah, that was a... also, my mom was in student debt and credit card debt. So that was... And my poppy, the man she was married to, he worked for minimum wage at a... at a hotel, and I really didn't want the job because he was like basically a little kid. Not literally, but my point is that he was like really young. He was only like 22, 24 at the time. So yeah, he was not built for that responsibility sheet. But since all that was happening, but my uncle, my aunt, she was dating this guy at the time, and right after I got into Pokemon, or at least from my perspective, I don't remember the actual time frame, obviously, but from my perspective, like a month or so after I got into Pokemon, he bestowed upon me a copy of Pokemon Black that his friend gave up because he beat the game and didn't want it anymore. I opened up that shit and I saw Reshiram and Darmanitan, and I knew I was going to be into this for a very, very long time. And we're gonna leave it there until I make this fucking jump or die. Bitch! Shoot that Otabari! Okay. So now I'm into Pokemon. Now I really like Pokemon. Boomerang's airing old episodes, and they air it cyclically. So they're every episode from the very first 4Kids dub, all the way up until the last episode of the most recent generation. So at this time, Sinnoh was the most recent generation. Not only that, but Sinnoh was airing at this time. And these were like 2 episodes a day. No, Sybil! Okay, if I fall here, I'll get back all the way up. And they're airing these 2 episodes a day. So, fucking... Diamond and Pearl, Platinum, and that anime is airing right now, at this current moment. Okay. Okay. So, now that anime is airing... Yeah, I don't think I'm making it that way. But anyways, that anime is airing. Dawn. Enter Dawn. I'm attracted to Dawn. There we go. I have been walking in circles trying to say I wanted to fuck a Pokemon character. Holy hell.